already know what time it is. Yes, it is time for the LockMarie Talk Show with Yes! It's give it up. Show me my love. Show me my love. Yes, I love it. It's your girl, Coach LockMarie. How are you today? I am doing just groovy, baby, groovy. Wanted to come on and do a episode real quick. Okay, I've been reading a book called 101 Ways to Happiness. Are you freaking kidding me? Sorry, you guys. I just realized something. It's okay. It's okay though. Everything happens for a good reason. Let me see. Let me check this real quick. Okay. Wonder if I do that. Oh well. Okay. As I was saying, I've been reading a book, 101 Ways to Happiness, right? And it is amazing. I just started though, but it's really good. It's by Mike Ansley. Yeah, Mike Ansley. And let's see. I am on I'm on number 4, but number 2, I keep going back to it because it really, it's makes you think. Because I've heard you hear this word a lot, the word demon, right? And so you always look at it as an outside source, something outside of you, the old demon or the demons, and but I'm learning more and more each day that what we always have put responsibility and blame on other forces or people or places or things outside of us, it starts inside of you. Like the peace that I have gained in my life within the last, I'll say 3 years, because it started right before 2019 through now, or 2018, the end of 2018 into now, is when I noticed my self-awareness and transition in my personal growth really just took a turn for the better. And I started understanding more and more how life works and how I work. And so everything that the world has not changed around me. Put it like that. Like the world is still the world, right? The same people are still the same people. The only thing that's changed is me, because that was the only thing that needed changing. My perspective, my outlook, my response, my thoughts, my words, my feelings, my emotions, because regardless of how I thought other things needed to change and whether or not other things need to change, the only thing I can change is me. Ooh. We're going to say that part again. Whoever you are, okay, whatever situation you're dealing with, within that situation, the only thing you have control over to change is you. Question is, what are you doing to change it? Nothing else will change or has to change for you.
Looking for someone to save me from all of the things in my past.
And that's what we are. We're looking for someone else, something else outside of us to save us. Right? It's no one else's job to save you. Even, and I'm going to be honest, and I'm like, man, relationships, right? Ladies, we are always looking for that Superman. We were trained, we were taught from children. I had a Barbie dream house. I had Barbie, Ken, Junior Barbie, Skipper, whatever you call them. I had 50 to 100 Barbie dolls. I had the townhouse that sits up off the ground. I had the convertible. I had washer and dryer. I mean, my dream house, y'all, was decked out. Literally, it was like a real house. I had everything you have in your house. I had microwave, TV, all that, flat screens, everything. Like, my dolls lived large. But we were taught that from a child, right? We see it on television, the programs, movies. It magnifies and it glamorizes that. Finding the right, Mr. Right, our knight in shining armor, our heavenly, I'm getting tongue-tied, y'all. Our heavenly ever after, our happily ever after, whatever you want to call him after. We're waiting on him, right? We're living, waiting on him. We waiting. But you are waiting on the wrong things. I was waiting on the wrong things. I got in relationships after relationships, friendships after friendships. What they call it, hooking up, talking, getting to know each other after getting to know each other. Looking for something that I would never, ever find in a... Sorry, y'all, my fingers got happy there. Looking for something that I will never find in a man. Because it's not for the man to give it to me. It's for me to give it to me. The love you're looking for, if you don't love you, you will never find another person to love you. It defies the law that God Almighty placed on this earth. What you put out, what you feel within you is what you get back. Think about it. Look at your life. I had to take a hard look at myself. I don't care what the other person did or didn't do in my life. Because believe me, I've had many crowds of people who agreed with me on situations when I discussed, certain instances in my relationships, right? No one disputed it because it made much common sense, much logical sense. Like, they may not have understood it at the beginning, but when I just laid it out, they were like, well, now that you put it like that, you know those situations and those talks, right? And I've heard many times, 90% of the time you're right, but it's, it's how you present it or it's how you say it, regardless to all of that, right? No matter what the other person does, doesn't do, says, doesn't say, gives, doesn't give, I can only control me. And I have a choice what I participate in. and how long I participate in it, right? And what I'm learning is, in order to receive all the good that God has in store for me, I have to stay in proper alignment within. And if that means removing myself from things without and separating myself physically from people, places, things, and spaces to keep that inner alignment, to keep my spirit man, my soul, whatever you want to call her, to keep her connected to where when I ask, it is given. When I believe, I receive. And I don't have to wait years and months and weeks and decades to get it. Then that is what has to be done. Because I refuse to forfeit any more things that rightfully belong to me. There is nothing or no one worth my inner alignment with who God created me to be. And that's where you have to get. It's so much peace there. We've listened to Sorry, and that was now we just listened to Someone to Love, and this is Sweet Talk by Tyra Chanty. Y'all know I like to give my shouts out to the people who produce the music that's allowing us to use their music on our podcast and our different episodes and things. And this is In Love with Myself. Oh, see, look at perfect timing. Catnip featuring Milba. You have to be in love with yourself. Once you are in love with yourself, it does not matter who else loves you. That right there will show you if you really, truly love yourself. If there is anyone in your life, I don't care who it is, from your child, your mama, your siblings, your spouse, if you still sit and contemplate and worry and get sad or negative feelings about whether or not they love you or how they show their love to you or what they said to you, and we all, it's a continual process. Self-love is continue because we've been brainwashed for so long to look for everything outside of us. Because when you love yourself, when you take time and look upon yourself, you're selfish, you're conceited, you're bragging, you're boastful. That's what you're told. That is the furthest from the truth. Like, seriously. I'm working on my manuscript right now. I just got my proof from my book, The Walking Mirrors, The Narcissist. Those are the most misunderstood people in the universe. And in that book, stay tuned because it's coming soon. I'm going to really try to get it done at least by, I'm not going to rush myself too much. Maybe by Valentine's. Because some of y'all may be able to literally enjoy your Valentine with your narcissist this year. If you get this book in time. So I'll probably work on it in January to get it out before February. But there's so much you're missing out on because you're focused on everyone else except